We on.
We in here?
We on? We back on, y'all.
We are on. We are on. Okay, today on Plant Powered Brothers, we have a very special guest.
Special guest today.
Special in a special way. His name is Chuck Lounge. He's a musician, an actor, a director, a producer. Starting his own little organization to empower people.
Nonprofit
organization.
Giving back to the community.
Hey,
a lot of hats.
The dude wears a ton of hats. And what we really are here to hear, besides all the other stuff we want to hear it all,
yes.
But man, how did you become plant-based? And tell us the story behind that whole thing.
One day, I was on my way to the gym, and I was on the 580 freeway. I was going to, remember when, what's the name of the, not Planet Fitness, not Balance. Remember when Balance was in San Leandro? It was over there by the Kmart. So I was over there going to Balance, and my vision got blurry, totally blurry, and to the point to where I didn't know what was going on. I mean, it flashed, got blurry, and I slowed down on the freeway. I was slowing down on the freeway, and I was nervous, man. I was just trying not to panic, and my vision slowly came back, man. I got off the freeway and went to the hospital. So they did their blood tests, man, and they ran all kinds of stuff on me, man. And I was this far from having a stroke, and it was because I had a blood cancer. Didn't know it, and the blood cancer that I had, it was called polycythemia, and it's a funky thing, man. You got leukemia over here, and you got polycythemia over here. So my red blood cells was rapidly growing all the time. It was rapidly going. So what happens is when you got too many red blood cells, your blood can clot. It can clot, which can cause heart attacks, strokes, all this sort of different stuff.
Aneurysm.
Anything, you name it. So now this was in 2004. 2004 when this first happened. So I was going through a bunch of herbal ways, man, trying to do it, but I was still eating meat. I was still eating the poison. So I was trying to go through, got me an herbalist, go through. So what they would do is, how they would treat it before they try to give you these pills and medications. They drain your blood. They give you this big needle like you donating blood. Yeah. They give you the needle, so they drain the blood, and they drain a pint. They can only drain a pint at a time. So what it does, it drops your red blood cells. Right. But they come right back up. And some people, man, they got it so bad it comes up in a week. Some take months. Some take whenever. Mine was rapidly coming up within like 30 days. My blood levels was coming back up. So. Fast forward. I was in the I got it under control for about 5 years, but it was still there.
So essentially, your body was producing more blood than you actually needed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Now here's the thing. I didn't know it was a blood cancer when they told me what I had, and I did my research on it. And they say it's a very well-known cancer, but they kind of keep it under their hat. But it's a well-known cancer, man. But anyway, so I had it under control for about 5 years, 5-6 years, something like that. And I would still go back every few months to get my phlebotomies because I had an herbalist, right? And my herbalist passed away. He passed away of old age. He was old age. He was in his 90s when he passed away. So I started having these problems again. So this time last year, maybe a year and a half ago, I was in the gym, trying to work out. Now this dude, he wasn't even from the Bay Area. He just so happened to be visiting. And for some reason, man, you know, some people you connect with, man, like I connect with you guys. And I told him my story. And the first thing he said, man, you ever thought about going vegan? And the first thing that came to my mind was, what do you guys eat, salads all day?
Right, exactly.
And I'm not going to eat salads all day. I'm not giving up chicken. I'm not giving up turkey. Okay, I don't eat beef, and I haven't had pork since, knowingly having pork since I was 16. Since I was 16. Now, I said, man, and I'm at this point now because I'm feeling horrible. Now, let me tell you the side effects of this thing. Your spleen swells. Some people have night sweats. Some people they choke while they sleep.
Yeah.
I had all of it. I had like the
A lot of inflammation.
oh man, bloody red eyes, inflammation all over my body, man.
Your spleen is
oh, man.
vital. Your spleen is vital.
And then they started talking about giving me chemo pills.
Okay.
Not happening.
Did they ever try to do any type of dialysis with you or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No. As soon as they said medicine, I don't do medicine, man. So what I did was I listened to the dude. He said, so he told me more about becoming a vegan. He said, do I look like I eat salads all day?
Right.
This dude was.
Yeah.
I said, no. And he said, man, I'm a vegan. I'm 20 years in. I said, you a vegan? He said, yeah. I said, man, you are not. You mean you don't eat no meat? He said, man, the vegan world is a beautiful way to live and a beautiful way to eat and a beautiful way to take care of yourself. So I'm at my wit's end. I didn't want to do any chemo. They was talking about when I first got it, they told me I was going to have I only have maybe a 10-year lifespan, and my child was just born. And I said, wait a minute, so I'm not going to see my kid graduate? I can't rock with that. So
So how old were you when this first started?
I was
Let's go back in time.
I am 50 years young right now.
50 years young.
And this
Wait.
was
Pause real quick.
50.
This brother does not look 50 years old.
50 years, man. 50 years. I am a grandfather, a proud grandfather.
Nice.
So we talked in 2003. So let's do what's this? Like
15
math.
years.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Okay,
So
so mid-30s.
In mid-30s.
Okay.
So I did my research, man, and I started really going hard. And I went cold turkey,
Yeah.
leaving meat alone, cold turkey.
Because you had a reason.
Oh, I had a purpose, man. I had a purpose. And it was one of the best moves I ever made because I feel like I'm in my 20s, man.
Nice.
I feel great.
So in other words, your biological age
Brother,
is actually
your
lower
true
than
age
your-
is
yeah,
actually low.
It's
Hey,
lower than your physical age.
my true age, man, is so much lower than my physical age.
Nice.
And I feel so good, man. It was one of the best moves I ever made. Now, check this out. The minute I went vegan, within 30 days, man, 30 to 45 days tops.
Not 30 days.
30 to 45 days tops. Everything went back to normal.
Wow.
Everything
All
bounced.
blood tests,
So
everything.
when you went back
Everything.
to the doctor and they did the blood test and they put them side by side and was like,
They call me Superman.
So you were totally null and void
Null and void.
of the
Gone.
blood cancer.
I am not in remission. I'm done. It's gone. There's no remission for me.
That's amazing.
Remission means that it could come back.
Right.
My mind and in my soul and in my spirit is done. It's gone. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
and so you've been vegan how long now?
Oh man. Maybe a year and a half now.
Okay.
Year and a half. When did I contact you? When did I call you? Because I was in it for a few months after I called you.
Yeah.
After I contacted
I don't
you.
remember. I don't remember.
But within 30 to 45 days, every blood, when I go to the doctor right now, I go to the same doctor. She just looks at me, man. She's like, what are you doing? I don't eat that, I don't eat that, I don't eat that, I don't eat that.
Right.
I will not put that poison in my body ever again.
Man.
So my question to you now is, because a lot of viewers are watching this
Right.
and they're thinking like, okay, so he did it with 30
Let me see
days. What
something
were
real
some of the trials and tribulations? What were some of the things that you might have struggled with as you were making the transition? Because like you said, in your mind at first you weren't going to give up the chicken,
Right.
you weren't doing all
Right.
that.
Right.
So what made you say, okay, I'm going to do, well, we know what made you say it, but what were the times where you were like, man, I might go back?
During my first few months of being a vegan, my body, well, the first few weeks, I started going through a withdrawal.
Oh, man.
My body started going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
And I mean, really like shaking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I had to realize it was just that poison being worked out of my system.
Detox.
Well, and
Oh, yeah.
this is what I always tell people because we got to remember that they're feeding the animals a lot of prescription
Oh man,
drugs.
oh man.
Everything.
Oh
yeah.
man.
And so oftentimes when we have those physical withdrawals, it's definitely from the drugs that they're giving the animals.
Yeah.
And it's in our system
Yeah,
too.
man. And I went through it all, man. I went through that, and then I'm gonna get a little graphic, but I'm gonna get clean and graphic. Here's what happened. Maybe 30 days in, my body started flushing itself.
Oh man, that's my
All right, I'm keeping that clean as possible because I know we got viewers.
Yeah.
My body started flushing itself, and the crap that came out of me scared me. It was pus. It was bloody.
Right.
It was everything, man.
Wow.
It was so bloody that I went and made sure that I didn't have a tumor,
Right.
colon cancer or anything.
Right.
Clean as a board of health.
Wow.
Clean as a board of health.
Yeah.
Right now, if I wanted to jog from here to the lake and jog that lake and jog back here, I could do it.
And we're in Richmond. So
Right.
that's a long
Right.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I could do it.
Definitely.
I'm blessed, man.
Right.
This guy right here, I got a lot of knowledge from this dude.
Yeah.
And I was blessed enough to meet this man. I'm blessed enough to meet you.
For sure.
You know, but hey, man, we can't, if we could change one person's mind a day about what they put in their body, man, I think, man, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, we change one person, man. And like anybody, if you're struggling with, and one thing about our people, man, is we don't want to give up what we like to do. Now, here it is. I've been cooking all my life, man.
Yeah.
And anybody out there knows me, that's probably knowing me, you know, watching right now, knows I cook, man. I don't miss chicken. I don't miss turkey. I don't miss meat at all.
I got a story. Hold
No.
on. I barely met this dude, right? He's like, you gotta come over to the house and I'm making some food.
Yeah, man.
Barely within a few days.
Oh, so
a
they
week
was a
or
week.
something.
Yeah.
We over at his house eating.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling. And here it is, man. It's like the way I cook now, man. People don't understand. People, they say, you know, during Thanksgiving when you eat all the food and you got the itis. The itis is the wrong thing that you're supposed to feel. You're not supposed. Your food is not supposed to make you feel sleepy, to go to sleep, make you tired. When you eat your food,
It's supposed to energize.
it's supposed to energize you.
So I
Now-
feel like you could do more after.
Right.
Now, here it is, fellas. Check it out. To all the fellas that's watching, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
You gonna give him some game?
I know
I'm
where
gonna
he
give
going. I know
y'all
where he
some
going.
game.
I know where he going.
I'm gonna give y'all some game. Ladies, listen to it. When you change your eating habits and you eat to live and not live to eat, here's what happens. As we mature, as we get older, there's certain bodily functions, man, that don't work in the morning like it works when you were 17, 18 years old.
Definitely.
When I became a vegan,
You got him mad.
now here it is. Here it is. It never left.
You got him all the
But
way
that
back.
morning, in the morning, when you wake up in the morning and that guy is up before you and hitting you on your stomach, there's benefits, fellas.
Right.
Benefits. You talking to a 50 years young brother, man. Benefits. So out of 7 days, I'm like that, maybe 5 now. Yeah.
Well, and I think what happens is people don't, you know, when it's good to hear that perspective.
Yeah, man.
Because a lot of people think that they're gonna be young forever.
No, you're not.
You know what I mean?
You're not.
And so things do change, but the thing is that when you change, your food is the direct determinant of how everything in your body performs.
Well,
man.
it's not age that causes like erectile dysfunction or anything.
It's fat.
It's clogging you. You don't have blood flow.
Right.
Yeah.
What you're eating
That's
is
all it
causing
is.
up clogging
The libido
slow.
It's 50 years or 40 years
A bad
of
habit.
arteries.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's the first thing to go.
And I know folks, a lot of folks, they say things like this, and this bothers me. They say, well, we're gonna die anyway.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna give up what I love to eat
Right.
because we all gonna die anyway. So here's what happens, and I've witnessed this.
or you just live sick, right?
Oh man, here it is. Like this one dude, he was asking me. I was at a bar, and we was having a glass of wine or whatever, and I was telling him about my journey. And this one guy said, "Man, I knew him from social media."
Yeah.
And he says, "Now check this out." He said, "I'm not gonna stop doing what I love to do because he's arrogant about it." I said, "Okay, that's you. I mean, we're
Yeah.
10 months later. Now, they say that. We all gonna die anyway. They're arrogant about it when they say it. Until one thing shows up. Death shows up. When death shows up, all of that arrogance goes out the window.
Yeah.
All of that, now you wanna live. Because you on Facebook asking for prayers while they telling you got congestive heart failure. And they telling you got diabetes. And they telling you got all these different ailments, man, that it's gonna take you out.
Right.
That's when they get humble. Pray for me. Pray for you.
Right.
You just said 10 months ago, 12
about
months
this life, right.
You
Yeah.
got this life, you're going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Where's that arrogance now?
Yeah. You
So-
don't
It
need no
becomes
plan.
real. It becomes real to them.
So I may be a little insensitive when I talk to these people, man, but I talk to them, man, because I care.
Yeah.
I talk to them because I care, man. And hey, man, if you're gonna be arrogant about it, then just go out like a champ, then.
Right.
Don't ask me for my prayers.
Right.
You said we all gonna die anyway, and you was like, man, I ain't giving up.
Go
Die
out
then.
swinging.
Go out swinging. But the humane side of me, man, is let me help this man.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
I think too it was interesting. I was at a barber shop and the barber actually recorded me talking about just food and stuff. And it was a dude that was there said the same stuff like, I ain't finna control my taste buds because we all gonna die anyway. And I said it. I was like, yeah, but you could exist or you could live.
Yeah, man.
And it's two different lifestyles.
But the quality of life is so much better. When
Oh,
you
man.
have in your body.
Oh, man.
Your life is better.
Well, here's what happens too. Your temperament changes as well.
Yeah.
Your decision making becomes better.
Yes.
The things that maybe even guys who are, come on, man, we're men here.
Yeah.
Ain't no weak men here. We're strong black men. And at one time maybe in our life, man, we ready to get it in if we have to. Now we think, hey man, you know what?
Your thought process changes.
It changes.
Mental clarity, all that.
It's like, wait a minute, you know what? I'm not gonna let you take me out of my element.
Oh.
I got responsibilities and I gotta live. As long as you're not giving me a reason
Right.
to strike out at you,
Exactly.
you go and do what you do.
Yeah.
But when you start putting clean food in your body, everything changes. Your skin clears, your eyes, your vision. I had bad vision at one time. Now my eyes are getting better, man. Everything, man, starts to change for the better.
Right.
I'm a living, breathing witness to this.
What else? Tell us about the health thing is great,
Yeah.
and I think we covered that. But I want to know what else you got going on.
Oh, man.
Community-based type things that you know.
I'm very proud of this, you know.
Yes,
that.
yes, that's why I'm
So let me cut. You know, I'm trying to look like these dudes, man. These dudes, they be in the gym, man. These cats be getting. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But anyway, I am a part of a brand called ELO, ELOE, Every Level of Empowerment. And what I do is, what we do, and I do, is I teach people what real empowerment is. There is a word, empowerment is a word that is being misused right now.
Right.
And people think it's about overpowering. You know, I'm gonna do better than you. I'm gonna do better than you. But it's about what's in here.
Exactly.
It's about doing your best for yourself. If I can be the best for me, I'm gonna be the best person I can be for me. Because I'm gonna be the best brother I can be for y'all. If I can't be the best and be the best for me, how can I be the best friend for y'all?
It's not possible.
How can I do it? How can I be the best companion? How can I be the best anything? How can I be the best father if I'm not empowering myself to learn to pick my battles, to think better, to make better decisions on my future, to surround myself with positive energy, That's the empowerment, to overcome handling things like I would once handle. So this seminar that we're throwing, it's going to be about health, wealth, budgeting your money, bullying in school. It's going to be about how women and men can work together, man. That's the goal, man. Because this society right now, it's like a war going on between men and women that I hate. I come from a great mom, man, and I was lucky enough to have a good mom, man. She's still here, thank God.
Right.
But to see this division between men and women, it bothers me. Because, ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are a lot of men out here who appreciate you for your mind and what you do as far as our everyday existence.
Say that again.
You running businesses, you doing your thing, you nurture us, you are our confidants, you are best friends. You're intelligent. Your level of intelligence is so incredibly, ridiculously sharp. And men like us, we appreciate that. We appreciate your mind. Don't bite into that. Men don't acknowledge us, or men think that we're below. No, guys may feel that way, but men don't.
Right. Well, it was interesting you said that because I had somebody use a line and it came up recently called mansplaining. And I was like, what is that? You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
explaining from a man's point of view as well.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, and it kind of tied into what you were talking about how like every man doesn't downplay a woman's intelligence. Some men actually appreciate a man.
A lot of us men appreciate women, man. And here it is, man. There's a lot of men. I know a lot of teams right now, and the strongest team that I personally know is a female-male team. That's the strongest team that I know. And this man that I know, and I know these people personally, he don't bash her, she don't bash him. I will not partake in division of men and women. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, and it hurts me.
What's the age range of this event that you're throwing?
It's gonna be teenagers on up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a family thing. Yeah.
I barely got in there.
You barely got in there, baby. Barely. And you know, I just want to help. I just want to do my part. I just want to do my part into making us better.
Right.
You know, better people. I'm around great men right now. If I couldn't even explain and write it on paper how great I feel right now.
Right.
I'm in the zone right now.
Yeah.
So how soon are we having this event?
We're gonna strive for March.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna strive for March. I got some.
So we got to have you back on.
Yes,
That's what
yes.
you're saying.
Right, right before when you get a date locked in, we'll have you back.
I got some speakers, man, that's going to be coming in, man, and they're going to teach, they're going to show about how to budget your money, how to take your money and try to shift your mind into trying to go into these department stores and spending $200 and $300 on a pair of tennis shoes when you can really look good for way less than that, you know. And that's what we do, man. We try to put our people on the right path, man.
It was interesting. I recently signed up for a certain type of health insurance that I could pass to my son.
Good.
It's like a bank account.
Right.
And it develops money and stuff like that. So you know, it's interesting. Like when you get to that level, when you start thinking about that. But I think that comes down to being clear in your mind, but also when you clear in your one wealth, which is your health, it allows you to access the other wealth.
Brother, changing my life and leaving poison alone, man, it's just, the feeling is unreal, y'all. And there are restaurants, a lot of restaurants. When I go out to a restaurant right now, I like going to the vegan restaurants. You know why? I'm gonna feel good. I can eat as much as I want.
Right.
And then you don't have to worry about something slipping in your food,
or
they didn't tell you right, or they, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to worry about none of that.
So if you had to tell a person one of your favorite spots around here to go eat, what would you recommend?
I like the veggie grill. There's one Chef Chew.
Yeah,
Veg Hut, Chef Chew. I go to Solely Vegan. I just went and tried this new spot out not too long ago.
You ever tried Two Mamas?
No.
Yeah, try too much.
Where's that at?
That's
It's over by the
34.
You see how they do? See how they do? How they y'all didn't even tell me about it?
They only open Friday through Monday.
You got to have the cow eggs, right?
They not.
I got to have a cow.
So it'll be on there. You put it up.
Tuesday through Friday, I thought.
If you ever want to go to a,
Got a Yelper.
if you ever want to go to, hey, did you go to meet with the Shangri-La Vegan?
Yeah, they got solid.
Clean food.
It's a basic.
I'm gonna tell
Real
y'all,
clean food.
I do not miss meat. Not
Nobody
at
here
all. And you know the thing about it is to know that I got a better chance of reaching a more mature age in a healthy way.
Right.
The feeling is unexplainable. You can't even explain the feeling.
Now, like I said in the introduction, you're a musician.
Yes.
Tell us
Entertainment.
a little bit about that.
Oh man, I belong to a group. I call it an organization, man, because they run a tight ship. Mr. Robert Payne, Tortilla Soup out of San Jose.
Oh, I thought you changed the name to carrot salad or something since you just went playing.
See, but entertaining, a host. I do lightweight comedy.
He
stuff.
made a movie, y'all.
But working on my film and
working on a movie right now.
Put it like this: anything positive. I live a negative-free lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's my lifestyle, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
So right now, besides the nonprofit, are you working on any new movie projects or anything? like that?
Yeah. I'm working on
Me and Kat, and she gonna be in it.
You see how I try to get us in there? You know, I was like, what new movies we gonna be
We're all
in?
gonna be in it, right?
I got you.
Okay, so
See,
y'all,
that's the beauty
hold
part.
on, y'all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Because if we ain't,
We coming looking for Chuck.
See, that's the beautiful part of it. That's my production, so I can put in who I want to.
Exactly.
so
I didn't sign the rights.
if we're not in it, you don't want us in it.
If you're not in it, it's because I don't want you in it, but I want you in it.
Hey.
Hey, sound good?
I want you in it.
There you go.
I gotta have positivity in my projects, man. And you know, I push financial independence. I push that a lot. You know, a lot of us, man, and that's where the seminar is also coming in too, man. Because a lot of us, man, we have so much in us. We have so many different talents and so many different gifts.
Yeah.
But we are programmed.
Oh, man.
We're so programmed to go this way, and we're tunnel vision.
It's a hard program, too.
It's with tunnel vision. We don't even realize what we have in here, man. We got a lot in here. A lot in here.
Unlimited potential.
Yes.
A lot of
Yes.
untappedness.
Yes.
A lot of it, man. And you know, go after what you love to do. Whatever you love to do, more than likely, that's something that
Whatever
you can
you're
make a career out of.
passionate about.
Chuck, the real question is, how do you find out what you love to do?
You gotta.
How do you find that thing?
You have to humble yourself. This is how I did. This is how I changed my whole life. And this is the honest truth. I humbled myself, stepped outside of myself with humility, stepped outside of myself. And I did this in a very spiritual way. It was just me at home by myself, 9 o'clock at night. I was depressed. I had a bunch of things going on, man. I had some entities in my life, man, that I had to get rid of. And I had to step outside of myself and look back at myself in the mirror. What am I doing wrong? That right there, brother, that's taking your humility, man, and taking it to the curb. What am I doing wrong to contribute to all my failures? That's what I had to do. And when you pray on it, this is just my thing, when you pray on it and you ask for clarity, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So I asked for clarity of what is in me that needs to come out to the world.
Powerful.
You know, it's revealed.
That's powerful.
That's
Yep.
where it comes.
And I know everybody wants to hear about your vision board because
Let me tell you about my vision board, y'all.
did I say vision board?
Vision board, man.
I didn't even know I said it.
This dude here.
I said that with my outside board.
I got a vision board, y'all. And look, vision boards, I'm telling you, some folks, they don't believe in them, but I believe in them. My vision board is coming true, little by little. There's a certain physique that I wanted. So I Googled up, what did I put in there? What did I put?
Vegan bodybuilder?
Vegan bodybuilder. Vegan body, and this dude showed up. So what I did, I'm like, look, he competing and everything. So I cut his head off in the picture, put my head on the picture. Yeah. So I see him in his trunks every day. With your face. But my face is out. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. See, you know what? Why would I have somebody else on my vision board when I got somebody I know?
Right.
Be on my vision board.
Yeah.
You gotta support each other, man.
Right.
I don't want no stranger. It makes it more personal.
Right.
He can do it, I can do it too.
We one person now.
He can do it, I can do it. I've been doing it. Yeah.
Well, and I think too, it just goes back to like future forecasting.
Yes.
Thinking about where you want to be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Putting that vision out there, so therefore you have something that you're shooting for. And it gives you goals, you know?
Yes. Surround yourself with people who are team you. Team you. If you have anybody in your circle that's not team you, just like you're team them,
Yeah.
I don't see Cat all the time. I don't see my brothers all the time. I just met him today. But you know what? I'm team Mark. I'm team, Mark. I'm team Mark.
Don't even know my name.
I'm team Mark. I'm team Cat. I'm team brother. Hey man, look, I gotta be team my people.
Right.
Surround yourself with people who are team you.
Yeah.
Because you know why? They want you to make it. They want you to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't have nobody in my
They get value off of you succeeding.
Yes.
I wrote a post today and I was like, I only want to surround myself with doers.
That's right, man.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
you got people that do a lot of talking, and those people, they talk your ear off. And then you got people
No
that
action.
do too much thinking. And those people are the information hoarders. They have a lot of information, and whenever you tell them something, the first thing they say, "Oh, I know that."
Right.
And then I'd be like, "If you know it, then why ain't you doing it?"
And they will be, and those are the folks that will talk for years and years and years and years and talk their life away.
Yeah, exactly.
And then later on in life, they're bitter.
Yeah.
They're bitter.
Yeah. And,
all they do is talk.
and then you got your action takers. Your action takers are your
yeah.
ones that they're motivated. You know, they do things. You can see their progress going in a certain direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like for me, that's the type of people that I want to surround myself with.
Do a little bit each day. Just even if you spend 30 minutes on what you really want to do with yourself, 30 minutes on it a day. You'll be surprised how far you'll get in a week.
You know what happened to me was I like to do a lot of reading, like spiritual type stuff, right?
Mm.
And I was just doing it for myself. But what happened was you don't really think you're doing anything for your future, but then this stuff circles back around and you're like actually going to school right now, reading this information, and it helps you out tremendously when you just think, oh, I just want to see about this, I just want to see about that, but you're actually putting in work when you don't even think you're putting in work.
Exactly.
That spiritual practice, that leads to everything. You know what I'm saying? Be tapped in, it leads to everything. And that's why I never stopped doing that. Say, I'm not wasting time. I'm educating myself right now, and it's not even like an education. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're doing something that you don't think is helping you with money or whatever, if it's expanding your awareness in your mind, it's helping you. It doesn't matter if it's an educational book that you get from a college. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times those books, they don't really help you the way these other things can help you.
Right.
Right?
So, Chuck,
Yes, sir.
thank you for taking time out of your day.
My pleasure, man.
But we want our viewers out here to be able to find you.
www.chucklounge.com.
Okay. And
www.chucklounge.com.
Instagram.
Chuck Lounge. Chuck Lounge.
Chuck Lounge.
Chuck Lounge.
You said Google me, Chuck Lang.
Chucklounge.com.
Spell that
Pop
for us,
up.
Chuck, real quick.
CHUCKLOUNGE. www.chucklounge.com.
Man.
There we go.
So if you guys want to check out more of Mr. Chuck right here, go to his website, man. He got so many amazing things going on in the community. He's uplifting so many spirits right now. Man, I'm just proud to be able to sit here with this dude.
Thank you.
He made change within himself, and guess what? Now it's time to make change within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just something small. He went to the doctor, and the doctor couldn't figure out what was going on with him, but guess what? He knew it was a better way. It was something else. I can't rely on this person to tell me how I feel. And guess what? With that small change within himself, knowing that it wasn't this doctor that was going to cure me, I'm going to cure myself, he's here to tell his story today.
So we're going to give you an action item today.
Ooh, give one.
What is it that you are going to work to change within yourself? You know, put that in the comments below.
Yeah.
With change, there's challenges. There's challenges of people not wanting you to change. There's challenges of people going to talk about you. People will make up things about you. People will go, and I've experienced all that. I've experienced people making up so much hideous stuff, but it all bounces off, man, because I already rebuked that. The more you try to change, the more something is going to try to get in the way. That's when the triumph comes, because you're going to over-exceed that. You're going to jump over those hurdles, and you can do it. You can do it.
Only change brings change. If you change nothing changes.
Right.
If they don't challenge you, it won't change.
That's right, and they want people. There's a lot of people don't want you to succeed. They'll talk. They will say some horrible things about you. Just get ready for that.
Stay on your
Stay on your. And look, it's not. They will put stuff on the internet about you. They would do a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, you
just to
seen
hurt
that
you.
about me? It's not true. It's not true.
Oh, I got something up there. Oh, somebody put something about me. I was like, what? It was hideous. I'm like, really? But
I seen it.
I wrote a rebuttal though.
No, I seen it.
I killed it with my rebuttal.
You can find me on Instagram, but I am Vegan Monk, and Facebook Vegan Monk. Where can they find you, Cat?
Man, you guys can find me on IG as Cat Fitness 3. Facebook is Cat Fitness.
You can find me at PlantBased1. That's PLANT, the letter B, fit, and then 1 on Instagram.
Guys, make sure you're subscribing to our channel. Hit the subscribe button, the notification button to make sure every week when our episodes come on, you guys are able to watch it. And make sure you share it with a friend or two, because you never know who's
Somebody
going through
gonna
something.
need to hear this.
Yeah,
Somebody
share,
gonna need to hear this.
like it, do everything that you can do to get this message
We
out.
out here changing the community.
Right.
We need your help.
And we need more positive messages to be broadcast.
We need it.
Come
We
on.
need it.
We need it.
We need it.
It's time.
Come on. Thank you guys for
All right.
tuning in this week, and we'll see you next week. Have a great one.